I don't like it.
It's his nickname.
She knows that.
Well, it looks like something the club would send.
Theirs is in the shape of a rugby ball, I've checked.
I should have ordered something myself, a wreath or a bouquet or something.
Cusher Ferguson was his nickname. Anybody seen the hearse pass down the street will recognise the name.
It's just so big.
Well, Duggie was big. It didn't hover in the background, love it.
I know what Shelley means. It's very undignified.
Shall I send it back?
Oh, no. The florist has gone to an awful lot of trouble.
Well, do you think people will laugh?
Well, they might smile remembering Duggie, but that's the point.
It's specific, it's personal.
Oh, as personal as he'll get if none of the family turn up.
Yeah, Betty, maybe you're right.
If there's any doubts, I'll return it.
No, Fred, you're right. Keep it. We'll keep it, yeah.
Shall I?
Yeah, it's big and brash, like he was.
No.
You don't usually smoke.
I know, I gave him up years ago, but I need something to get me through the funeral.
Oh, well, I'd recommend a stiff whiskey.
I'll be having a couple of those later.
Morning.
Morning, love.
Hiya. All right.
Hiya.
How's Gail?
She was a bit upset at finding the body, but she's over it now.
Well, she can be tough when she has to be. Thanks, Rita.
Thanks, love.
Thanks again.
Martin.
Yeah?
I thought you ought to know, I'll probably be moving in with Gail shortly. We were going to leave it a bit longer, but we feel now's the right time.
Well, you both know what you're doing.
So you don't have any objections?
No, none at all. The kids like you. They'd soon tell me if they didn't.
They would, wouldn't they?
Yeah, anyway, wish you the best of luck.
Thanks.
I wouldn't want that man as a surrogate father to one of my children.
Then it's perhaps as well you haven't got any.
Mind you, it would be a perfect match for Angela.
Norris, there's nothing wrong with the man. Your suspicions are ungrounded.
No, Rita, they are rock solid. I'll be proved right, you see. Gail doesn't know what she's letting herself in for.
Well, this is appropriate. Duggie always liked a crowded pub.
Yeah, but half the people are taking a notice.
Them as counts are, rest are punters.
Money in the till.
Another thing Duggie liked.
There was more to him than that.
That's why we're here. There'll be a crowd outside and all.
So funny, isn't it?
Listen to that one.
Live and let live. She barely knew Duggie, only to speak to him over the bar.
Come on. Let's give him the send-off he deserves. You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
See you, Betsy. See you all when you get back.
Yeah.
Dead sexy, isn't it? Is that Tyrone's handwriting? Yeah, well, you can read it, can't you? Only just. Where's yours, then? Vic's give me one later. Yeah, I bet you. Hey, did you not get any either, Mr. Baldwin?
Did I get what?
Valentine.
Oh, I can't be bothered with all that rubbish.
Oh, you mean no one fancies you?
Excuse me.
Hey, do you know, if we were a choice between that Duggie and Mr. Baldwin, I think I'd rather be dead than miserable. That's gross.
You've gone very pale.
I'm all right.
We don't have to go to the funeral, you know. People would understand.
We found the body. We should bury it or burn it.
Look at all them people and not a single solitary relative.
I wish his son was here, no matter what happened between them.
Blood thicker than water. Douglas will have left him well provided for.
He'll get the money from the sale of the Rovers, love.
More than that, he were well set up.
I'd like to talk to Tom. I wish I could meet him.
You will, he'll be back.
Yeah, his solicitor said he should make it for the funeral.
It still might, love.
Well, if he wants to claim his inheritance, now's the time and place.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come home. He was his son after all, wasn't he?
Our Ashley had come back if it were me in that coffin. I say our Ashley had come back, and he'd want to know exactly what had happened.
Do you think we ever will?
Who's to say? Come on. Time to be off.
Come on, girl.
Who knows? Tom might be waiting for us at the crematorium. To Crusher. Crusher. Yeah.
Hey, them rugby fellas haven't sung any dirty songs yet.
Well, they won't, will they? It's a funeral.
Yeah, I don't suppose they knew him really. They're probably just here for the beer.
Oh, please. Couple more neckfuls and it'll be. Oh, Sir Jasper. Full bell.
Oh, the thighs on him. They're bulging out of his trousers.
Oh, no thanks. I'm not interested. Vic's the only man for me.
Right, well, I'm going to grab a handful.
You can't. They're in mourning.
Well, they're not crying, are they? Come on.
Apparently Duggie's solicitor's been on the phone and Tom's thought it over and he doesn't want to come back.
Why? He could easily fly back for a few days.
Well, he says he feels like he's been a hypocrite.
That sounds very bitter.
I like Tom. I mean, nobody knew why he and Dougie fell out. Even if we did, I mean, there's two sides to everything, isn't there?
Dougie wanted to put things right between them, he told me.
A bit late now.
Oh, it's very sad, isn't it?
What do you think he should do, Richard?
Well, his father's dead. There's no grave to visit. What would he be coming back for?
Well, there's the money.
Apparently arrangements can be made to send that anywhere in the world now.
You don't have to come over here to collect it.
Nope. Tom has absolutely no connection with Weatherfield anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the absence of the relatives, I should say a word or two. Douglas Crusher, he were a good friend to a lot of people. To me, I still, in spite of those differences in past, and a good friend to you who've come here. He were big. He were brash. If you didn't like what he said about you, he said it again, louder. He'd had a good career in sport. He could dive and duck with the best of them, and he was the same in business. If he spotted an opportunity like his venture with Richard early on, he'd go for it. He always had an eye for a bargain. Oh, yes, he had that. He'd recently begun a relationship with a lovely young lass. And who can say how that would have ended? And that's a sad thing. He was a man taken in his prime. He'd done such a lot. And he'd a lot more to do. And that's something for us all to ponder on. So let's be sorry that he were snatched from us. But let's raise us glasses to our friend, Douglas Duggie Furguson.
Dougie.